where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Tulane Green Wave taking on the winners of 5 straight, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pirates offense takes the field. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's right. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Pass interference, defense.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
They'll try the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll send the tight end in motion. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, East Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. UTEP handled its business today, and given what the week was like in El Paso, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Preston.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Give to the back. Lots of running room. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, a lot of space. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Caught in the backfield. It's Preston. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Going to the run, it's Turner. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. The extra point here would tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He wants to change this route. Now they'll run it on the toss. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the... force the incompletion.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away from one. Slings it downfield. It's caught downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reed. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he makes the extra point. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking for a man. It's Wright. Caught over the middle. It's Wiles. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got him downfield. He's loose. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Pocket breaking down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the...
It's a seam wide open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go!
He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move, stopped for a short gain. To the air on 2nd down. Fires deep on the run. He's got it inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tulane!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Forced out of the pocket. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's right. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Pirates are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
This time he's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to bull his way in. And he cruises his way to the house.
coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to set up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And he was drilled just as he... The pass, it's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Snagged out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so...
Turning on the Jets. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It's a good choice because he gets it, but I think it's a good choice all the time. When you get towards midfield, you got to be aggressive. It's about scoring points. 4th and inches, I can get inches. I've worked on this. I've practiced this. Nice job by the offense. I like the aggressiveness.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's right. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Using his feet. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on... down.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Hayes. And they'll knock him down.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a... break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
Got it, looking for the 1st down. There he goes! Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Got it in the middle. It's Wiles. Running wide open down the gut of the field. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. to the air. It's right. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touchdown ECU! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wiles. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wide receiver going in motion. To throw, it's right. The short hands, it's Williams. At the 45 on his way. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Now on first down from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He has the first and still on his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, East Carolina. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hayes. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Now the play fake. And the defense, got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man. It's Barnes. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's right. Gets it out quickly. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season.